rappers. If I send the dressers, they gon' come in straight.
What it is, it's your boys Deuce, Teddy, and LaQuel. Reported with the facts, opinions, and BS straight from the top of the key. What's good?
So what's up?
Hey, last regular season show. That's what we got going on. But we still going with the show. Y'all know how we do. We not stopping till it's over. And it's not over just yet.
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. We just getting started now.
Speak for yourself.
However, 75 is what we got going. So we got something special for y'all tonight, something super duper, something compact, a bunch of topics, a bunch of time. We finna go ahead and put it out there for y'all. We see, you know what I'm saying? We seen our subscriber fan base really go from nothing to something. And let's be honest, we ain't promote. We just started. And we gonna see where it go. So as we, bring this season to a close, because we got April, May, and then it's pretty much over. As we, bring this thing to an end, we got some special things planning for the off season. See what we got going. Like I said, we got this trip. We got some promo out there we trying to do, potentially spot us in Vegas here soon, but it's been good. So I won't hold us up too much longer. Let's get started with this good talk.
What's up? So I was posed a question. I posed the question.
Hold on. What time is it? Quail time. What time is it? Quail time. My bad. I had to give you an intro, bro. Go on and get it.
So I posed a question to somebody about the Warriors, and we were back and forth. I was like, the Warriors got 3, maybe 4 Hall of Famers. If you consider Andre Iguodala's contribution to the Warriors of having an MVP and 4 championships a reason to be in the Hall of Fame. And they were like, well, Draymond not getting in the Hall of Fame. I was like, Draymond's going in the Hall of Fame.
He's going to be a first ballot
Hall of Famer.
Somebody said he wouldn't?
Yeah, they were like, oh, if Draymond went somewhere else, he wouldn't be doing this and that. And I was like, wherever Draymond goes, Draymond's going to win. Wherever Draymond has went, Draymond has won. From college to the Warriors. People always say that David Lee getting injured was the best thing that ever happened to Draymond. Cool. That's cool. I mean,
that's kind of like Danny Granger getting injured being a good thing for Paul George.
Yeah. But I think David Lee was on that team. He was the all-star of that team. Clay and Steph were still young. They had just, and David Lee got injured. Draymond was going Draymond. I don't care if he was the backup. Draymond was going Draymond. Even with David Lee healthy, Draymond was going eventually Draymond.
But hold on.
It's too much he contributes to.
Hold on. How many we see players get injured all throughout the season, and other players are afforded the same opportunity? Right. How many of the players emerge like that?
Exactly, because it's like a unwritten rule, especially for the NBA, that you don't lose your job to injury. Because of how long it's different in the NFL, because you only got 17 games. You get injured, you're gonna be out for 4 games, you might lose your job. In the NBA, you out for 4 games, you shouldn't lose your job to injury. You didn't lose your job to injury. You lost your job to a better player. You lost your job to 4 championships. You lost your job to them seeing the future. And okay, David Lee, you go give us about 19 points, 20 points. You give us about 7, 8 rebounds. Well, Draymond go gives us about 12 points, not the 19, but he gives us 8 assists. So that's another 16 points that he contributes to. And he go grab the same rebounds you do. So he's putting up more points than you. Yeah, the Draymond triple-double contributes to 27 points. Let's make sure we know that. Yeah, his 12 points and 8 assists.
I beg to differ on that though. Because you gotta think all them rebounds. He may get a hockey assist.
He might contribute to more than just 24 points.
So it's a minimum.
And when I look at the people that's like, well, okay, the 19, but PJ Tucker been a starter on playoff teams. Don't know. Everybody like, oh, PJ Tucker. You know what he averaged when he won? You know what? On the Rockets, most corner threes, he averaged 5.5 points. He's on this team now, averaging 3.9 points. When he was on the Bucks and won a championship, 4.3 points. He been on deep playoff teams, and y'all ain't mentioning PJ like y'all mentioned him. Pat Beverly was pulling his chest because he got a team in the playoffs. Draymond is a 4-time champion. Y'all go eat this man down, and he contributes to at least 25 a night. He put while Steph putting up his 25 points and his 5 assists. Draymond putting up his 12 and 8 with 8 and 2 steals and a block. He going in the Hall of Fame. Y'all gotta quit playing with Draymond. His Draymond triple-double contributes to 25 points every night. And his defense stops y'all at least 4, 5, 6 points, 2 turnovers y'all gonna call. He gonna cause out of y'all game. He barking. We play, man. Y'all look. Wherever Draymond go, Draymond gonna Draymond. Y'all gotta quit playing with that. Listen, wherever PJ Tucker go on PJ Tucker, as we seen. Wherever PJ go, he go PJ. He always in the corner waiting for a pass.
But I think the reason people bring that up is, number one, people gonna always look for a reason to hate. You know what I'm saying? Or to present whatever lack of knowledge that they have. They always gonna look for a reason to insert their 2 cents, right? But when you look at it, especially if you know anything about the NBA is a place where systems flourish. And if you don't fit the system, you will not. So people look and say the Warriors have a system that fits Draymond. Or if Draymond fits into the Warriors system, you put him somewhere else, he may not fit into the system, which is true. You could see a player, like when you talk about Bobo or Mo Bamba, right? And you talk about, you looking at Wembanyama and you think Wembanyama going to open the floodgates for the players like that, right? And we see he ain't even hit the league yet. But you see how these players started to get more minutes in this season and started to get more like they got more, leash. They started letting go of the reins and started letting them run off the leash, right? But then when you put them in a place like the Nuggets, where the Nuggets don't believe because they got a Jokic, or you see Mo Bamba on the Lakers where he pretty much vanished, you know what I'm saying? It is the systems. They do have systems. You can put Draymond somewhere else and he's conducive to winning, right? But I think it's the other things that come with Draymond. Other organizations may not tolerate Draymond the way that the Warriors. So it'd be the non-basketball antics and mannerisms and behaviors and habits that other organizations may not tolerate the way the Warriors have. Because I believe the Warriors tolerate them because of the history, you know what I'm saying, the lineage that they have with him, because Tex.
Also because he's been that way since he's got there.
Right.
So when they weren't winning, he's been that way. So they dealt with him when they weren't winning. Yeah. He was still Draymond. And then you look at how the Warriors, everybody say Steph changed the league. Those 3 changed the league.
Yeah.
Steph by himself with Monte wasn't changing the league because it didn't work. Steph was just another good shooter. Draymond and Clay helped Steph change the league because now you got a Sengun. Now they let Jokic go a certain way and be a certain way as a center that catches in the middle. Now you have Kyle Anderson able to do what he do as a triple-double threat on the floor. Now every team is built like the Warriors. Let's not forget that. We changed the NBA, period. Yeah. As much as y'all don't like Draymond, everybody got a Draymond on their team now.
Well, they think they do.
Jokic is an upgraded Draymond. He was in the league sharing minutes with Nurkic. He was. Yo, they wanted to win. I need you to do a little more. Sengun put the same numbers up as Draymond do. Guess what? He ain't half the defender he is, though. Not a third of it. That's the difference. Y'all can go get a player that's gonna don't stand at the free throw line or the top of the key and Sabonis all day. Y'all can ask Sabonis to be Draymond. Y'all can ask Sengun to do this. Y'all can ask y'all team when y'all get shooters around y'all and herders of Steph, and y'all got a Clay, and y'all got these other. Y'all can ask y'all person to go try to be Draymond.
Yeah,
we gonna show y'all in that playoffs a little different on the other end.
But even think about it. I mean, hell, Joakim Noah, before he was out, he was playing like Draymond out there on the perimeter. And I'm looking like, I would never think twice about guarding that mofo out there because he ain't going to do a damn. He just going to stand there like a deer in the headlights. And that's what he would do. But even he was playing in that role, trying to facilitate, stretch the floor, being on the outside, the 5-out offense that they run, that, he was in there. So, yeah, most definitely.
Hey, I think Steph being Steph and Draymond, I think Steph being Steph and Draymond being Draymond. Let's not forget, they always had other point guards on the floor at all times. They always had a Livingston and Andre Iguodala. They can go get you 5, 6, 7. When he was Andre, 6, 7 assists. Draymond go get you 6, 7 assists. Now you got the best shooter in the world running wild. He ain't even got to be the point guard no more. And guess what? If he ain't open, it's another one of them boys running wild, bro. It was different. Yep. And when we changed the game like that, we changed the game like that. Y'all, it wasn't nothing you could do with it. Y'all couldn't handle Rip Hamilton. He was shooting middies. Now you got 2 of them running back and forth. Y'all couldn't handle Ray by himself. Man, come on. And then next topic, we had the last episode, we were going back into Mac. Mac had a good night tonight. When you put the man on the floor, hey, when you put the man on the floor, gave you 29 and 9. Well, 20 points, 9 rebounds and 9, not 29 and 9, but 29 and 9.
I'll do you the honors. Go ahead and preview this.
Got him a dunk early. He ain't even do nothing crazy, but look, got him a dunk early.
Look at that. Now, this right here, I say this is balling. I've said since the earliest, I hate when people talk about balling and all you talk about is points. To me, that is not balling. You were sizzling hot scoring. That is not balling. There's more to the art of basketball than scoring. This right here is balling. Being 5'7", 9 rebounds, balling. You got 9 assists, 1 turnover, balling. You know what I'm saying? And you got 20 points on top of that. That's balling. I give it to you. Quell was saying he's a baller last show. I wasn't going for it. Teddy, do you classify this as a baller? Do you say he was balling this game?
He's a baller, period.
Okay.
He a baller, period.
You say he a baller?
Uh-huh.
I still say, look, this is what I say. He a ball in that game. I'm still not going for it. He's going to have to show me some consistency.
Hey, go look at his season stats because he only played in 2 games. That's crazy. He averaged he might be running for rookie of the year.
See, the good thing he got
have 5 and 5. Oh, buddy, he be outside right now.
Look, it's a good thing you got to meet a certain amount of games because he sure would have just stole that from Banchero.
Right. 2 games played. He outside. 12.
I'm watching his dunk right here. He's so micro, bro. It's crazy. Told you, little fun size, little damn snicker.
But they got him listed at 6'2", though.
And he is not 6'2".
Bro, they got this fool listed at 6'2".
He is, bro. I tell you, I went to college with Phil Pressey, bro. And they had him listed at 6 for something. Bro, I was looking down at Phil Pressey. I was like, bro, you are not 6
like
for something.
5'10", wasn't he? 5'11"?
5'9", if that. But he'll dunk on you in a heartbeat, though. I used to see him dunk on people all the time. But yeah, so my bad, Mac. I still don't label you as a baller simply because I'm comparing you to other NBA stars. Like I say, to us, yes, you're a baller. But to other NBA stars, when it's just a platform of elites, to me, you haven't reached that. Like other NBA, I don't think other NBA stars gonna say he's a baller unless they've seen what I haven't seen. I haven't seen it. However, I see you got potential, brother. So my eyes will be on the prize. You just
There's
gotta
other
present
NBA
that
stars that
motherfucker.
don't know Pat Bev averaged 40 in high school. They be like, he did what?
Right.
So it's like, bro, he was like, bro.
But I just hope, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully he get more exposure, you know, get some time, and
give him the Jeremy Lin opportunity. He'll be way more. He'll be way more impressive than Jeremy.
He has the off-season training camp, you know, the summer league. He got those opportunities, and then you got the preseason. So we shall see. I mean, he had the preseason for the Warriors, and I think he's on the Lakers too for the preseason.
Yeah, he was on the Lakers.
So yeah, we shall see.
He done got in. He scored.
He need to go somewhere where they need some guards.
4 minutes, 2 minutes.
The Warriors, the 76ers, they're too deep in their position. They don't really.
Yeah, a lot of the teams he go to be deep in their position.
So he gonna be sitting fourth string. Like he gotta get.
But no, I had to. You know, we had to revisit it because we was going so heated. And the last one just had to, you know, I'm real with you know what I'm saying? Hey. You was balling tonight.
That's crazy though. He came back. He watched the show and he showed you.
He said, what? I can't hoop.
Look, I ain't say you can't hoop, bro.
I ain't no hoop. I ain't no baller. Oh, okay, I got something for you. Hey, that's what's up, man.
I just know if the NBA picking up, you ain't getting picked even last. That's all I'm saying.
He went in them dunk contests. They gonna put.
Oh yeah,
crazy though. Like I feel like
might
if
find
he played
himself
16
somewhere.
minutes a night, he averaged 10 points a night, easy in the NBA.
The league
you don't jump that. To be,
good.
I was fast, but I also jumped high. You have to be explosive. He can blow by people. That's why he didn't just score 20 tonight because he was just dunking. He's a quick guard. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
He's just little. That's all. I mean,
but he's just 6'2".
I'm saying he just little. The NBA is just real big.
I will be straight. His outside shooting in college, he went from 25% to 32% to 35%.
Yeah.
So he never got up in the high 30s, even though he averaged 15 points a game in college. His last 2 years at Georgetown.
Them 3-point lines so small in high school and college.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if
that don't transition to the NBA at all.
He's so quick. He just get to you, get past you, get to the rim. He don't finish. He athletic.
But you got somebody that's small. You are gonna have to work every time you get down there because everybody down there is 7 foot.
But he's been
not saying he can't go over
a few of them tonight.
Yeah, I'm not saying he got to work harder though. They want you to be efficient.
Man, look. John Morant ain't efficient, and he's 6'2".
John Morant is different. You can't really compare him.
We don't know.
But
John Morant knows them nice.
Can't compare him.
John Morant is legitimately
with 29 and
look. John Morant is legitimately a 6-footer. Mac looked like he barely a 5-footer. Like
I'm just saying that's what I'm saying though. Yeah, what I'm saying, but he gotta work so much harder to get what he got. If he can maintain that and stay healthy, that's a lot.
Put an offense around Isaiah. I seen Jeremy Lin go for about 14, 15 games.
Isaiah who? You talking about Isaiah Thomas?
Yeah.
Well, that's what, going on 30 years now?
No, he's talking about our Isaiah Thomas.
Talking about IIT?
Yeah. And 30 points a game,
but he's different too. He way more skilled.
However,
he was way more skilled.
Jeremy Lin, we don't know. That's what I'm saying.
But you saw what happened to IT. You saw what happened to Kemba, and I think those situations
were more skilled.
They're not gonna give him an opportunity.
Came into the league.
It was like, yes, you're skilled and you can give us this. However,
Matt didn't come into the league as a skilled
on the other end of the floor, you're a liability.
Athletic like Matt.
Kemba Walker. Didn't Kemba win an NCAA championship with UConn?
Yeah, with a step back.
It's different. This is different.
Cool.
This is different. They coming into the league. They was coming into the league. I'm saying they was coming into the league and with people wanting them. Matt wasn't like that.
Yeah,
they put up, but you talking about Kemba.
But I'm saying the reason Mac not like that is because right? You got to think. I believe the how Isaiah Thomas and Kemba Walker kind of phased out of the league. It ruined it for him. Like when Bayama creates opportunity, you have situations where other players void you of that opportunity because Kemba is amazing. However, we know on the other end of the court, he's a liability every single time. He can't guard anybody. And that's going to be the issue with Mac. Like, he can't guard anybody.
I'm saying, what I'm saying is, before that, he didn't even get the opportunity on
like
paper
he wasn't
to come in. He wasn't like that.
Who?
IT and Kemba was.
No, he's saying he wasn't coveted. Like, teams wasn't like, give me him.
IT was the last pick of the draft.
He wasn't even drafted. What are you saying?
What's what I'm saying?
He said at least IT was drafted.
That's what I'm saying. IT was the last pick of the draft.
It don't matter. He had to go.
IT averaged 12 points in college. You talking about a 15-point score? It might be because he's white,
but
bro.
You compare
because he's white, bro.
It ain't got shit. It's because you're trying to compare. You comparing high school stats though. That's what you be saying though.
I'm comparing college.
No, what you saying though, because you keep telling us how this man was.
Nah, he's saying when you refer to him balling, you refer to him balling.
Bev averaged 40 in high school. He just broke the Virginia record for most points scored.
Exactly. You comparing him to Allen Iverson. When you quoting him, compare him to Allen Iverson.
He broke the most, and when he was about to break AI record in Georgetown, he went to Georgetown. He did everything after Iverson.
All right, so look.
Then he transferred to Virginia Tech.
We're gonna go ahead and
do this.
We're gonna go ahead and shut down Quail Time. You know what I'm saying? What time is it? Quail Time.
I'm on your team when it comes to this stuff, but I'm just saying he's just not on them same levels with them guys. You trying to put him on the same level.
With Quail Time being officially over,
on paper he ain't the same.
I'm gonna take the mic back and get us on track with this updated injury report. So we got an updated injury report. It'll be brief. You got Zion Williamson. They officially released the update on him saying he will not be back in time for the play-in tournament. More likely, or hopefully, potentially,
if they get to the playoffs,
hopefully he's back sometime within that first round, at least practicing. Because to be realistic, there's no way they can expect him to come back and be an NBA shape, but not just NBA shape, but NBA playoff shape. So that's where he is. So if they make it to the first round, we potentially see him in the first round practicing at a minimum, hopefully. That's what we always
they have a good chance to make it to the first round because they have OKC first.
Hold on, that's later. That's later. Don't do that. That's later.
Okay. Later. They got a good chance to make it to the first.
So then next we got Steven Adams. So for the Memphis Grizzlies, they get a little less grizzly because their biggest grizzly bear is out for the rest of this season, including all of the playoffs, regardless how far they go. Steven Adams is not coming back. Hey, they thought they'll get him back. Then he had some injection in March, and he ain't been able to bounce back since then. And it came from a hustle play. I actually seen the play where he got injured. He dove on the ground trying to get the ball, and that's where it all started. So Aquaman is getting old, no longer invincible or durable. So he is out. Now you have to consider the fact Steven Adams out, Brandon Clark is out. So now Tillman, you get those meaningful minutes. And I remember when you hit that game-winning 3 to send us up out of the play-in tournament, I didn't like you then. However, I still don't like you now. Either way it go, you know what I'm saying, you got to put in these valuable minutes. Triple J, you get to prove Quell wrong, show him that you are going to be somebody, or you can prove him right. Either way it goes. It's your opportunity with those two bigs being out. That's all I'm saying. And then our last one, we got Paul George. Paul George still remains out. They say that he should be able to begin on-court activities next week. So they got the Suns. I would definitely enjoy seeing the Suns versus the Clippers. Full strength versus full strength. I think that'll be a beautiful matchup. Even if it's just Kawhi, I still think it'll be a beautiful matchup. You know, you got KD versus Kawhi, the Claw versus KD, you know. So
Westbrook's still on that team, man. Quit playing with him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So that's what we got for the injury report, all the stuff that matters. Now I turn it over to my big brother Teddy for the drama.
Is it my time?
Your time. White Cliff.
I've been asking my fellow younger brothers here about some clutch plays and the best players. We was getting into a little debate where I was talking. Well, we didn't even get a chance to get into debate. It was like me and Chevy for the show. But I wanted to know who y'all feel as though who's the best player at each position this year. Now, no East and West, just overall best player at each position. And we ain't finna get into much of a debate because I know you two don't agree upon positions in this league, but it ain't really about that. You're gonna go your top 3 guards, your top 2 bigs, I guess, at each position. You know, this year, who y'all feel as though who's the best?
I'm gonna let the old one go first. You got it.
I'm gonna go Embiid.
We starting from okay.
So your five is Embiid. My 5, I would say Embiid as well.
The best 5?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go the best 5 in the game.
Off the top of your head.
I'm gonna have to go. Yeah, it's tough. I'm gonna go Jokic.
All right. He just wanna argue with you. That's all. That's all right, number 4.
I only say that because I don't feel like you can go wrong with those 2 picks because what you don't get from Embiid, you get it from Jokic and vice versa. You get more scoring from Embiid, you get more rebounding from Jokic, more assists from Jokic, more defense from Embiid. So I feel like you can't really go wrong with them. But I'm gonna go Jokic just to go against the grain.
Yeah. Number 4, I'm going with the Greek freak Giannis. He's a 4 in my book. So I'm just gonna go and get him that easily. Number 4, no comparison at all.
I'm gonna put
my 4.
I'm gonna put at the 4. I'm gonna put Jason Tatum.
That would be my 3, but go ahead.
Jason Tatum at the 4.
At my 3.
No, your 4.
He said Giannis.
I put Giannis. I'm going Giannis.
Oh, you said Giannis. Yeah.
Okay. Come on now.
Number 3, go ahead.
My 3, I will go JT.
Jason Tatum.
My 3 is Rudy. That'd be my 3 as well.
I'm putting Giannis at the 3.
All right, that's fine. Number 2. What you got? Number 2.
The best shooting guard to me, I'm gonna go Donovan Mitchell.
Ooh, shit. Donovan Mitchell.
I ain't taking Book.
I'm going Luka.
He's trying to change his position to put somebody else.
Nah, hey, what you call it on 1 technically? Technically, Kyrie on 1.
He put Giannis at the 3.
Technically, Kyrie on 1.
Jesus. I'm gonna go at the 2. We at the 2.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. I'm gonna have to go D Book. Go D Book.
That's the shit. All right.
D Book.
Number 1. Who was the best one?
Man, I gotta go loyal, but goddamn, it's the ones out there. It's the ones.
Steph Curry.
I would go. I know he gonna pick the chef, so I can go. I gotta go Steph.
Steph Curry. That's
it's hard to not go.
I think there's no competition with Steph.
It's competition. You could argue Ja. You could argue Luka.
You could argue Shea.
You could argue Shea. You know what I'm saying?
You could argue this season. You could argue Shea. That's the only one I would, or Luka. I was only 1 or 2, but I know Steph been hurt. Shea been hooping.
I mean, Luka, but it's not only Steph been hurt. Steph's older too.
Steph older. And
that plays a big role.
Luka just I can't put Luka as my best point guard right now.
Nah.
So it's gonna be Steph for me.
Steph Curry. All right.
But you got Steph as the number 1. You put Luka at the 2.
So here's the thing. We also talked about I was trying to talk to Will about clutch. Who you think right now? And this question came because I was talking to somebody about y'all savior, Mr. Steph Curry, and seeing how clutch is he really when it comes down to the wire. Like, we all know he the best shooter, like hands down, he the best shooter. But is he the most clutch player in the game right now? Not ever, but just currently in the NBA, is he?
Who? Steph?
Steph.
No.
So I said, you know what? Let me ask my brothers who they believe is the most clutch player in the NBA. Coming down to the wire, who you think got it?
I'm gonna have to
go. Not want the ball in their hands fourth quarter.
So me personally, I'm gonna go with KD. I'm gonna go with KD if he's healthy and if he's well, because he's only a toe from a toe on the 3-point line.
You talking? They got 3 seconds left. Ball on the sideline. We're running the play. Who you giving the ball to?
I like KD.
You like KD? That's an easy shot too. It don't matter where he catch and shoot it. It's an easy shot, even with a hand in his face.
You can't block it. You're not blocking it.
We know where Steph gonna shoot. We know where Steph gonna shoot.
Yeah, that's why I can't go with
Steph. Steph gonna haul something up there and hope for the foul or something.
But no, what he's saying is it's easier to guard Steph because you know what he's gonna do.
It's easy to guard Steph, so I don't want to put. I might not put Steph at 3 seconds left. Hey, Embiid been kind of clutch in certain situations lately.
He did hit a game-winning 3 this year.
Embiid been kind of clutch.
Hit a game-winning 3 this year.
And he big. He could shoot over the top. I'd throw that thing in to Embiid.
But KD just big.
KD.
Bro, I'm going with the numbers. And the numbers say the most clutch buckets in the NBA is yours truly, De'Aaron Fox. That's where I'm going.
Hey.
They literally kept a stat for that this season, and he was number 1. That's why I'm going. He was in the situation multiple times throughout the year and came in clutch. And they say the last 4 to 3 minutes in a game, he scored the most points, made the most clutch field goals. He leads the league in most clutch points. I'm going De'Aaron Fox.
Hey, that's you can say about that. Last year, I know it was like DeRozan or something. He was scoring the most in the fourth. So you can say about that. You can say about that.
I mean, numbers don't lie, but we'll see what happens in the playoffs. This is gonna be his first playoff run, ain't it?
If the lights get a little bigger, he gonna still do the same.
Ain't this his first playoff run?
Yeah.
So we'll see what he do in the playoffs. It's a whole different, So. That's what I have for us. I just had to know y'all. I had to know y'all opinion.
Welcome to the playoffs, young fella.
We'll see. It's sad though because he's going out early.
So we got
welcome to the playoffs, young. The Warriors had to get put out by the Spurs early in the second round before we had to get put out by the Spurs.
And it was the start of something. It was the start of something great, right?
Yeah, we had to learn.
Unfortunately, this ain't that. We have put out a lot of young teams. Get in line. So look, Udonis Haslem, after 20 seasons with the Miami Heat, has officially played his last regular season game. The man went out and played ball at the age of 40 plus, and he put up 24 points, had 3 rebounds. He was 3 of 7 from the 3-point line. So as you can see, Udonis Haslem probably took more threes in that game than he took in any of the seasons. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't shoot no damn threes. That boy put up 7 threes this game, hit 3 of them. So it's a blessing to see that man play that ball because he was a factor on the Miami Heat. You could not count him out. And even to this day, he's pivotal to that locker room, and they go into the postseason having that leadership presence on that team. So, you get your flowers, you retiring, the game gonna miss you. Eric Spoelstra already put out there, he gonna miss you. Hopefully they lock you in with something in that front office because you matter to that team, that organization, and we appreciate you blessing us with your talent over these 20 years.
Yes, sir. They don't know about the Braves. They don't know about Braves Haslem.
Nah, they don't know.
Braves Haslem, boy. You can count him for 15 and 7 a night with an elbow, too.
Yeah.
You can count him 15 and 7 with an elbow. He was coming.
I'm
barking.
I'm like, man, is this dude gonna ever retire?
That's crazy though. That's tight. That's tight how they let him just be that veteran presence.
Yeah.
The same way that like the Celtics like today was raving about having Blake Griffin all year, having that veteran presence. How any place Chris Paul went since OKC, they love the fact that they got that type of old leadership in there. We got it. You know what I'm saying? Boston, they got it. Bucks, they got it. James Harden been in the league, they got it. Some of the best teams in the league really got veterans on their team. So
yeah,
having Haslem, that helped. And keeping Haslem. Like, I like what Miami do, man. They take care of their people. People talk about how Dallas take care of their people, but Miami take care of their people too.
I mean, I kind of wish, like, looking at D Wade, I wish D Wade had something like that. Not necessarily
with the organization.
Yeah, he went to Utah, but not even like I didn't see D Wade leaving the Heat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like he would have stayed and potentially put more years and may not necessarily had the role as Haslem where he just sitting there game in and game out, not doing anything, except being a vocal leader, But I didn't see him going to Chicago. But when he went to Chicago, I said, you know what? He's from Chicago.
Yeah, that was a hometown run, yeah.
And then he went to Cleveland. I'm like, all right, now we're doing too much. Go and sit your ass down.
LeBron. Yeah, that was LeBron.
So
LeBron sent him back to Miami, yeah.
But yeah, so hey, big ups to Udonis Haslem. And then y'all know that the Dallas Mavericks being investigated. If you're not aware, now you're aware. The Dallas Mavericks being investigated for the shenanigans they pulled in that last game. Pretty much throwing in the towel for the season. Not accurately or appropriately reporting the status of their players, not playing the players, pretty much tanking so they can get these picks. And Mark Cuban in the past has admitted to tanking, so it's not beneath him or the organization to do so. So hopefully this investigation is concluded here soon and they expose them for the clowns that they are and rid them of whatever opportunities they're pursuing and we continue to shit on them.
I don't think that we need to take that dose from Dallas. They messing their own, they making their own chances up.
I'm talking about
they're gonna be contenders to 2029.
My man. The next time y'all gonna be contending is gonna be when Will Smith can go back to the damn Grammys. No, not the damn Grammys, the Oscars.
Y'all gonna be a minute for y'all. Y'all get investigated. Kyrie leaving.
On me.
Luka gonna let his contract run out and leave. Christian Wood's gonna sign somewhere else.
Luka say he's still happy with the organization. Do you think that's a business move or he really still happy?
Yeah.
He happy.
Mark Cuban. He happy because the show is still on him. The offense is ran through him. He is a king over there. He gets to do what he want, how he want.
But hold on. We're gonna take a brief break and then we're gonna come back because we're gonna extend this thing. We're not done. So just give us 1 second. We'll be right back. Yes, sir. Back like we never left. Let's go ahead and get into this end of the season talk. This play-in talk. This talk. But before we get started, I'd like to shout out my boy, fellow Splash brother Klay Thompson for making history, being only the third NBA player in NBA history to ever hit 300 or more threes in one season, joining the company of Steph Curry and James Harden. Big ups to my guy Klay Thompson for doing that, because people like to question, will he ever come back? And then he hit that jumper. Let's get it.
Perfect form, Klay.
Yes, sir. I like it when I shoot and be like, oh, you kind of got that little Klay thing going on. Be like, yeah.
We're going to have to do a little clip of this WNBA draft on the next episode. It's coming up.
Hey,
into it.
Yeah, I can't wait for that this weekend. Let's get into these these end of the season awards right here, where we think top of the key, best of the best awards this year. We're gonna start off with the coach of the year. Now, me personally, I like the Kings coach because I like what he did to the organization.
Michael.
He turned that team around. I don't think coming into the season, nobody really expected him to be top 3 in the West. So for him to get that, pretty dope.
Yeah.
That'd be my vote. What y'all think?
I'm going Mike Brown too. They sustained that 3. They stayed at 3. They stayed high. They stayed winning. Nobody expected that.
I'm rooting for him in his playoffs. So
I'm gonna go Mike
for
Brown. I feel like Joe Mazzulla was probably second runner up in that. I say he was potentially second runner up in that. However, Mike Brown, this is your first season of being head coach of the Sacramento Kings. It's the first season you got the bulk of that team playing together. The first season the Sacramento Kings have made it to the playoffs, and I can't tell you how long. Hey,
since the Divac days.
Yeah, the Doug.
It's easy to be a good coach when you got LeBron. We ain't got no LeBron.
We ain't got LeBron. So
I'm just a good coach.
Hey, I definitely say that's hands down unanimous coach of the season right there. That's what I will say. Hands down, unanimous coach of the season. A coach of the year.
Most improved player, brothers. Who do y'all think?
I'm going Laurie.
Laurie Martin?
I'm going Laurie, yeah. He increased the most points over all the ones that's like listed as the most improved player. He went up 11 points. The next person that's listed with him went up 11 points, 3 rebounds. The next person went up 4 points, 2 rebounds or 2 assists. The person behind him went up 5 points. And that was Shea. And that was Shea going from 24.5 to 31.5. And it was like, I could see Shea 3 years ago when he went from the Clippers to the OKC, where he went from 10 points to 19 points.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's your most improved player year. But to go from 24 and last year you were the number 1 option, and this year you're the number 1 option. It's like,
it's no different. It's no different from Ja Morant, though. It's no different from Ja Morant.
Josh shouldn't have won that.
Yeah,
I'm not saying he should. I'm not saying he should, but I'm just saying they gave it to him.
I think Ja won it because they would have liked to see him get MVP, but they couldn't make that argument.
And he was having such a season that was so like Ja was having such a season with so many highlights last year too, where it was like, we don't want him to just, not get anything. But
But I'm saying it with that argument, SGA could still win, because that's my vote.
SGA can still win it, yes.
He will get it because of if they give it to Ja based off of that stuff. I mean, SGA in the same criteria, I can see him getting it too. But what you're saying is true. He should get it. What you got?
I definitely say SGA, or you can argue Mikal Bridges, because the increased role he has. Because now he went from being a role player to a legitimate role player to being potentially the franchise player.
Question, like, would you still have gave it to him if he never would have went to the Nets?
You
think he was still on that path? He wouldn't be scoring as much.
It depends on how his role looked as he continued to play with the Suns.
As he continued to play with Booker back.
Yeah, but I think he still could. I think he still could have put up the same amount of shots. Look at KD. So I think, And it's funny because tonight he plays 10 seconds, 20 seconds in the game, and then sits out because he wants to continue his streak of playing in games. It's funny he did that. But I'm gonna go with SGA overall, because he has the numbers to back it up, not just the opinion. But I'm going SGA.
Yeah.
But I don't think you can go wrong between SGA or Laurie. Because Laurie went, you got to go with Laurie, because Laurie went from pretty much not even being in the damn league
to 25 and 25.
But it ain't even that. Laurie pretty much went from not being in the league to bam. Yeah. He's relevant.
I just think they go. I think they might give it to Shea as well, because I think they might give it to Shea because Laurie not even in the playoffs right now.
Yeah.
He was an all-star though, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And he was the all-star. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more Shea has done. But to go from 14.3
Shea was an all-star too
to 25.9.
That's what I'm saying. Laurie was an all-star.
Laurie was an all-star, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a starter, wasn't he? Because of injury.
No, that's crazy. Because Laurie was an all-star, but I don't even care about Laurie in the all-star game. But he was an all-star.
Yeah, he was an all-star.
He might have an all-star game and a most improved under his belt this year. That's a good year.
Yeah. So I can see, I think it's SGA, but I can see it going to Laurie. Because like I said, Laurie went from a Ain't nobody really know about that band last year. He wasn't doing anything significant last year.
Yeah, to a 25 a game this year.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So. All right, brothers. 6-man award.
I'm gonna go quickly.
Emmanuel quickly.
I know they want to give it to Brogdon. I'm gonna go quickly. That's just for me.
Yeah, I like Mom too.
Brogdon.
Mm-hmm. I like him, and I like. I'm always go like Russ. Give Russ something.
I was gonna say I was going with Russ.
Give Russ something.
I was going with Chris Middleton, but they put him back in the start lineup. So
he started.
I like Norman Powell all year.
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go Norman Powell. I think he's shitting on Malcolm Brogdon.
He got the most points coming off the bench, don't he?
Yeah, he averaged like 15 off the bench.
Yeah, I'm going Norman Powell.
He been averaging 20 something as of late, like the last.
Yeah,
the last 20
Norman
games.
Powell been hooping over in LA.
He just had a 42 or something like that.
Yeah,
like,
I'm going Norman Powell.
Dude, yeah, I forgot about him too because he contribute scoring wise. He contribute more.
That one will be interesting to see what the voters pick.
Yeah,
it's got to be him.
That one will be interesting.
All right. Defensive player of the year.
I gotta give it to the young boy. Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J.
I'm gonna give it to the young boy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to the young boy over Brook. I'm gonna give it to him over Brook.
You have to because he did more than Brook.
He
did more than Brook.
Shout out to you. Shout out to Triple J, man. You a young boy. You're a young dog, man. Hey.
He deserve it. He going to have to earn it this playoff season. He going to have to
He got a lot. David Lee moment, though. Yeah, this is his David Lee moment. Steven Adams out.
He got a lot to do. You want to play big, buddy.
Yeah.
To get big down there.
I don't even think you need to play big. Play how you play, Triple J. If you play big, that's you, because he be out there on the perimeter too.
I'm saying he gonna be feeling he gonna be feeling if he see Sabonis or if he see
I mean, if they get in foul trouble, yeah.
If he see him, he gonna have to. Hey, them ones gonna be dropping on you. You gotta go guard them.
Yeah,
not finna guard them.
But that's the thing. That's his big. That's one of his biggest attributes in his defensive player of the year run.
That's what I'm saying. But like now that these guys are in the playoffs,
without fouling.
Now that these guys are in the playoffs, giving you their best basketball, you want the work now, buddy.
They will. But his biggest thing is knowing he ain't got no backup, and he's still having fouled out of a lot of games.
He's been in foul trouble, though. I'll tell you that.
He's been in foul trouble.
He gets in foul trouble in the playoffs.
I ain't got no backup.
Playoffs. So we saw last year.
All the way out of these games.
He's fouled out of games in the playoffs.
Like so he gonna have to stay on.
He don't have no help
because he young.
He don't have the help, so he's going to be.
But I really think that we talk about the play. I really think you might see him kind of fatigued in the playoffs because he doesn't have a backup. So because every second of every game matters now. So it's like you got to be out there. Think about how JT and JB stayed on the floor last year, which was to their detriment. They should have come off the floor and let the other people do what they got to do.
He gonna gas out because he don't have it. He don't have the hip down low. Like he gotta play.
No Brandon Clark, no Steven Adams. It's just you and Tillman, and y'all running at the same time.
So when his legs is gone, he ain't gonna be worth nothing on offense.
And he's not. And I love him, though he's not a rebounder like that. So
he finna get beat up. He finna earn every dollar he gets.
But that's the thing. What? This is that moment. This is that moment for him where he gotta. This is that moment. Like, what we gonna do, bro?
I'm not saying he
ain't
can't
nobody
do
coming to help. What you gonna do?
Say,
you got two people on your team that talk a lot of crap, so everybody finna try to get you up out of there. Everybody gonna play hard against you, and you ain't got the help because of injury. You're gonna earn every single dollar you get this
but also I'm gonna need Dylan Brooks. Even though I know I'm gonna need Dylan Brooks to push his matchup to Jaren like you supposed to. Dylan Brooks, you're gonna be guarding the KDs and the Bookers. You're gonna be guarding the Stephs and the Clay.
He finna get.
I need you to be up in a jersey and push them to Jaren. Yeah, but that's the only thing we got. That's all we got.
They lacking
that. It's like we got two defenders. Ain't no Brandon Clark coming to help. Ain't no Steven Adams coming to help.
Exactly. You're
You
finna
got
get
Tillman,
worked.
Brooks. You gonna hope for the and Jackson.
You finna
You better
get.
hope Ja better become Kawhi over the next week and a half. Baines better become Kawhi. Tyus Jones, somebody better become Kawhi.
It's not what they. Hey, anyway. All right,
Memphis
bump
ain't no
that.
threat.
Memphis is lost.
We ain't got no heat in the West.
Hey, right now it look a little thin over there.
Yeah,
very. All right, what about y'all MVP this year?
Big fella.
Embiid.
I'm going big. I'm going big fella.
It's just crazy because you had Embiid a no-show versus Jokic. Jokic dominated Giannis. Giannis went in and played Giannis went in and dominated the Sixers, right? The Sixers went in and beat the Celtics.
And the Celtics embarrassed.
Celtics dominated Giannis. So it's kind of like it always just happening.
Everybody, it's always a cycle.
Yeah.
But it's when, and I think that Jokic has played some of the last games.
But when Jokic kind of set out, he set out.
That moment he set out, was the MVP race he set out.
Yeah.
Because he had a moment against Giannis where it felt like he moved above Embiid.
Yeah.
Even in that week or so, Embiid was like, they were like, Embiid's getting it. So it was like, okay, he beat Giannis, and we were looking forward to the MVP.
Do you think
he set out?
Jokic cared about the MVP? Or he cared more so
that's
about trying to
get a championship.
Trying to get a championship.
They don't care about this stuff
because he already got two of them.
Matter to us.
He already got two of them. Now he can make history and be the first to win 3 back-to-back.
Since Larry Bird. Larry Bird won 3 back-to-back.
I don't think he really cared then. He might be more concerned about trying to make it out the West.
But I think that's Mike Malone, bro. When Mike Malone made that speech,
when they all sit down and talk about it, like, what do you want to do? Put me in a position to make it far in the playoffs because I never win in the playoffs. I'm always losing. Yeah. What can we do to make it to the final? He ain't never been to the finals. What can I do to get to the finals?
I'm gonna take Embiid, even though I don't necessarily want to. Have Jokic pretty much out the rest of the game and Embiid duck the smoke. I'm gonna take Embiid because the last show between him and Giannis, I believe he beat Giannis.
He beat Giannis, yeah. He had 31 point triple doubles, beat Giannis, and I played Giannis, yes.
Who?
You talking about Embiid or Jokic?
Embiid.
Or I don't know about Embiid last time I was Giannis.
Let me look that up. But I'm going with Embiid. Who y'all going with?
Y'all say Embiid. Give it to the big fella. He been trying to get this award for the last 3 years. Now that you got it, most likely gonna get it. Let's see what you do in this playoffs. Let's see what both you big men do in this playoffs.
No, Giannis won that matchup.
Yeah, Giannis won that matchup. Giannis won that last matchup.
We've been talking about these boys for the long. We're gonna see what happened.
Hold on, I'm finna look. What Giannis doing that matchup? 33-14, 6-1. Shit, I'm going Giannis.
Hey, the sleeper. Hey, he showed up more than everybody.
I'm gonna go Giannis because
he had to put his team where he put his team without Middleton. Is to me harder to do than what Embiid was to do in the time that he didn't have Harden.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Giannis because he bounced back from the game from the Celtics. He beat the last one. I'm going Giannis. That's what I'm gonna say.
We already know. I don't think they're gonna give
Giannis didn't duck anybody. And he ain't
hindsight being 2020. What if Jokic go to the Western Conference Finals?
That don't even matter though.
It don't matter when it comes to MVP.
But I'm saying right now, I know it don't matter right now if we don't see it. But Jokic averaging a 30-point triple-double, sweep the first round, sweep the second round, get to the conference finals. They up 3-2. He looks like the most dominant force in the West and look like they can't be beat when he put up a 30-point triple-double every night. What do we feel about Jokic resting at the end of the season then?
Look,
It'll make the point that I was saying. He don't care about the MVP. He care about trying to get to the finals.
I'm going Giannis MVP. I'm going Giannis MVP because look, they always balling. However, Giannis didn't duck anybody. And the moment he set out at the end of the season, Giannis didn't come back. Giannis, hey, I'm done. Like, I'm not going to pick and choose. I'm not going to pick the easy people to play against and duck the challenges. Giannis played Jason Tatum, got his ass whooped. He played Embiid. He did what he did. He played Jokic and he lost. I'm going to go Giannis simply because of that. That's why I'm going
Giannis. That's because it's Hooper mentality. It's Hooper mentality.
Giannis
street
took
cred,
his stripes.
Hooper mentality. He played hard, but we know that everybody knows that Giannis played harder than the other two MVPs.
I'm taking Giannis. However, Embiid might get it.
Giannis took it. That's so. Hey, win or lose, Embiid picked the win. He Mayweather his to the championship.
Hey, don't put him in the same category as Mayweather. Mayweather's art. Mayweather's a masterpiece.
Hey, Mayweather picked this fight. Hey.
I get what you're trying to say. Don't try to
insult my man.
Say. He took the route.
Bad, Teddy.
I get what you're saying.
My bad, Teddy.
I get what you're saying, but
come through the screen. My bad, Teddy.
I get what you're trying to say. Y'all see what's on the back wall over there. But anyway, all right, man. Let's talk about these Lakers real quick. They picked up Tristan Thompson to add a little depth going into the playoffs. How y'all think that feel for the Lakers? Me personally, he got history with LeBron James. He got some chemistry with LeBron James. So when AD comes off and gets his little 7-minute rest and Tristan Thompson come in there, him and LeBron can actually make something work possibly.
I ain't seen Tristan hoop all year.
I
like him better than Gabriel. I don't need to see 1 minute of Tristan hooping. I like him better than Gabriel. I seen it.
All I'm saying is he looked like he stayed in shape. He looked like all he gonna get is 5 to 8 minutes a game.
We know what he do. We know
what he can do. He can
rebound, the body thrown around. Yeah.
Yes, he gonna be there in the way. What is he? 6'10". Like, he gonna be there in the way. He gonna rebound. He gonna hustle, and he don't care that he's not gonna get a shot. He doesn't care that he's not gonna shoot the ball. Just defend, rebound, get the ball to LeBron.
That's 6 more fouls you picked up.
D'Angelo. Yep. There you go.
That's 6 more championship fouls you picked up.
Exactly. So he don't care about shooting the ball.
That's 10 minutes of championship basketball he playing.
Yeah. Exactly. And he don't care about shooting or none of that. So I think it's very good for them.
That's a good piece for, like y'all say, he got the chemistry with LeBron. He got the experience. He's a champion. You throw him in there, AD come off the court. Y'all see LeBron took 25 shots tonight, and AD took, I think, 14. LeBron ain't giving up the damn reign. So now you put him in there with somebody he has chemistry with, he has experience with, he has won a championship with, and that's gonna let him do what the hell he gotta do without throwing a fit.
Yep. He is not caring about
my man LeBron said, I feel good. I felt in rhythm. And rhythm, 25 shots?
Bruh, what is going on in LA, bruh? The year y'all won, you led the league in assists. I'm just gonna say that. What is going on in LA where AD is not taking
I feel like
shots than a 38-year-old?
Stat padding right now.
LeBron?
Bro, he don't even need to. Bro, you're the leading scorer.
As far as scoring,
you go out there and score 4.
I think LeBron is. You got to think the narrative his entire career is he defaults, he defers, right, to other people. He doesn't have that killer instinct that MJ, not even that Kobe had, but they're gonna compare him to MJ all the time. He's gonna pass. Now LeBron out there taking all the damn shots. Michael Jordan took all the damn shots. I'm taking all the damn shots. See, I shut the fuck up talking about me being the passer.
This is the one time I feel in his career outside of
shots.
having Kyrie and Love, outside of having Wade and Bosh, bruh. You can Anthony Davis, bro. You don't need to take 25
He's literally the best player.
You didn't take 25
maybe
shots
Dwayne Wade.
The Mavericks.
It's between Anthony Davis and Dwayne Wade is his best player he's ever played with. So
yeah,
he's definitely his best big because Anthony Davis is better than Bosh. So
I'm taking AD over Wade.
And as far
you could argue it. You could argue that.
I can argue that Wade works harder than AD. He's more.
But I'm saying, as far as skill wise, even though they two different positions, you can't really compare two different positions like
defensively.
That. But what we saying is talent wise, D Wade is just as good as Anthony Davis talent wise. Like we can't just wash him and say that Anthony Davis is in the field of his own. That being said, though, LeBron, we all agree that LeBron is on the back heel. He ain't as good as he was in his Miami days. He wasn't as good as he was in his Cavaliers day when he beat the best team in NBA history. The fact that you taking all these shots when you see Anthony Davis is the reason why y'all in the position y'all in now, and you still not giving him full reign to do what he do, is just selfish. It sounds like stat pad to me. It seemed like stat pad. Like, let me get my points up. I don't think it's stat pad.
It's just it's like an ego thing.
LeBron just be talking, bro.
Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
4 years ago when he got there.
Can't nobody on the Lakers organization get through to this man and be brave enough to tell this man, look, give Anthony Davis the ball, let him do what you're second or third.
LeBron said he was going to do that 4 years ago, 3 years ago. LeBron out his own mouth said, we gonna give the reins to Anthony Davis. He said it out of his mouth. LeBron just be talking, bro. This ain't nothing the Lakers need to tell LeBron. LeBron said it. While LeBron was sitting on his ass, Anthony Davis was putting up a career season.
Yeah.
He came 40 back points, said, 20 rebounds.
Chill out,
45
young buck.
Points.
Chill out, young buck.
18 rebounds. It's stupid to me. Like you're gonna be the reason why y'all
up and clap for that nigga either.
Right.
I'm gonna be honest.
Like you throwing the team away. You throwing your season down.
And trust me, Teddy knows about that. Too early. I'm sorry.
You throwing your season straight down. Like you throwing your season away.
But this is the thing. Their team is so good and Anthony Davis is so good that if they get in a bad situation, they should be able to overcome some things. But the narrative at 38, after LeBron wins the scoring title, if he takes them shooting 25 shots a night to the finals, which they possibly have a chance in the West. The real only team they have to go through is us.
Nah, they got to go through some stuff too. They got to work.
Listen.
That's what they play in.
They got to work.
The Lakers, if they play the game the way they're supposed to play it, and Anthony Davis get 25 touches instead of LeBron, there's no real team. There's no player in the NBA on the West that, other than Jaren Jackson, Draymond can't do nothing with AD.
Jaren Jackson can't do nothing with AD.
So
Jaren Jackson can't do nothing with AD. If they play the game the way they supposed to play it, this will be an easy chip that LeBron can sit on the bus and just ride his way to the championship. So
let me ask you then. If they lose behind LeBron James 20 plus shots and AD 10 to 15 shots. They better not say
a damn thing to AD. They better not say nothing to Anthony Davis, bro. They better not say nothing to or about Anthony Davis. That old ass nigga took 25 shots. Go talk to him. Like I was
gonna be the reason. He's gonna be the reason they lose. He's not in the play-in tournament, in the playoffs. He gonna be the reason
they better not say nothing to
Don't
AD.
try to give it to AD.
I took 13 shots
10
tonight.
seconds left.
Me and Austin Reeves took the same amount of shots tonight.
And that will potentially lead to the next piece of work we're gonna discuss. Temple flares. All right. So tonight we had tempers flaring, and I don't know what it is. Like, I don't think the young guys know how to handle the pressure, or even they don't know how to celebrate getting into the postseason because we see all the shenanigans. So tonight we get the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves meet the Werewolf. Rudy Gobert the tone Werewolf on the fucking Timberwolves and all that. Punch Kyle Anderson. Kyle Anderson seems like a nice guy with a big forehead. You know what I'm saying? Seems like a gentleman.
Hey,
just punched him
go
right
back
in the
and watch it. You realize how big his head is.
Yes. Yes. Dang, I thought Derek White had it. Nah, it's you, bro. It's
he
you.
wore a headband.
Can you imagine that him and Derek White was on the Spurs at the same time? God damn. That was a fat head crew. But back on topic. So he punched Kyle Anderson. And Torrey Prince don't be going for all the shenanigans, gets up, secures the situation, throws Rudy Gobert lead. Why are y'all doing this? Y'all got a play-in game in a few days. Why? What could have been that serious that leads you to put your hands? You fucked up with the damn COVID stuff, Rudy Gobert. You happy that somebody wanted to play with your ass. You know what I'm saying? Because you started the whole thing. Not really, but really you did. But you out here punching somebody with a pretty decent reputation. Come on, Rudy. You already don't do anything. You a target, Rudy Gobert. Come on now. Don't be out there punching people. You ain't Draymond, all right? Don't sit your ass down.
I feel like Rudy on a lot of teams is like that old dude that everybody know, like been here for a while. But shut up, old man. Like, shut up, bro.
Yeah,
like,
he ain't getting that Haslem respect.
Yeah, it's a certain different level of respect. Like, bro, you just here for rebounds, bro. Like, you shouldn't even be getting the money you getting. Like, shut up.
But honestly, Rudy Gobert has put up some significant offensive production this season where you seen him with 15 and 15, 20 and 15. I'm looking like, damn, he's scoring over there? Especially with Cat being out, he was doing this thing. So it's just, and then it didn't even stop there. You got the young buck, the McDaniels brother, going in the damn locker room post-game, punching the damn wall, and the wall is undefeated. Broke his hand, now he out for the rest of the damn season. And whatever that looks like for that team. Y'all already thin as it is. Come on, Smalls. Y'all got to do better. But it didn't stop there. Then you go to the Dole Clippers. You got Mason Plumlee out there yelling. He's sitting there yelling, Bo's hollering, they ain't going with the shit. Who you talking to, mofo? And he get up in Mason Plumlee's face. Now it look like Jack versus the Beanstalk. And they get into each other's faces. And they settle it at the end of the day. But it's like, why are y'all getting into all of this shenanigans prior to this postseason? Y'all need to calm it down.
Yeah.
Camaraderie.
But it's a lot of the people that's trying to win. What I realize about the NBA is everybody don't want to win. Everybody don't care about winning the way you like to, that you care about winning. And sometimes your organization don't care about winning the way you care about winning. Sometimes your coaches don't care about winning the way you care about winning. And a lot of times, your teammates don't care about winning the way you care about winning. You crying after the game, they ordering dinner, worried about going out. So a lot of times when you at a certain point, you like, bruh, like, just do your job, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times, like, I know if it's me last game of the season and we losing and we shouldn't be losing this, like, bruh, I'm sick of this, bruh.
Yeah.
We had talk next year. Go do your job, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be getting out or something. Go do your job. You only out here to rebound. Go rebound.
I mean, but the other thing is, you know how, like, when we ball, we may get on each other like that. They don't have that connection. You know what I'm saying? Like, me getting on you ain't gonna lead to us fighting. We may end up bickering and hooting and hollering, all the other. It's not gonna get to us fighting each other because we all understand. I'll flip your ass. No, I'm joking. We all understand. It ain't even that. We got the connection. I think they lack that. You know what I'm saying?
They from two different. They not even from both Minnesota.
Same places.
One came from Spurs. One came from Utah.
Yeah.
So now they on this new team, and it's like, well, I'm Rudy. I got paid to be here. It's like, I got paid to be here too.
Yeah.
So
Kyle Anderson had a few pissed off because he was on the Grizzlies too. And that's the thing about the Grizzlies. They had pieces last year. Like Melton, Kyle Anderson, and some other pieces that are gone this year on top of the ones that injured. So it's going to be interesting seeing them. However, now what we're going to get into is this play-in talk. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up the schedule. We're going to talk about this. Let's see. All right, go ahead and bring the schedule up for y'all real quick. We're going to talk about a few things with this play-in talk. And first off, we're going to look at it. And do y'all think that play-in stats should count in the postseason? Should they be considered as postseason stats?
Yeah.
I think they should be considered regular season stats.
Regular season stats? Because it's not the regular season, because the regular season 82 games. So it ain't regular season.
Postseason stats.
So it's the postseason, but should it be considered like this is an extra game for you all? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Oh yeah, because the 7th and the 8th, so give them give them play-ins. Of local play and stuff. Yeah.
We can take that.
Because before then, the 7th and 8th was automatically in the playoffs. Now the 10th was out, so you can't take away from the 7th and 8th seed, even though they might lose. So yeah.
Okay. So now looking at this, these are the matchups we got in the East. These are the matchups we got in the West. So come Tuesday, so they got Monday off. Then we play Tuesday, and the other teams they play Wednesday. So in this first East matchup, Hawks versus the Heat, who are you taking? How we grading? Hold on, sorry. How are we grading that matchup? What letter grade do you get that matchup?
I give it an 8.5.
8
letter or
letter,
8.
yeah.
I give it a B+.
B+.
It's gonna be a good game.
Okay. So you got this defense and you got that offense. I would give it about a B+ as well. What you say, Teddy?
A C.
A C? Okay. C+, C-, regular C.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't really worried about it? All right, who do you say win that game?
The Heat.
I'm taking the Heat.
I take the Heat too.
I take the Heat. They got a lot of defense over there.
They're at home. Yeah, they're at home too.
I'm taking the Heat. All right, so then we got this next East game, Bulls versus the Raptors. What letter grade do you get that one?
A C.
A-.
I get that an A, an A-.
I get that an A-. Yeah, that's
because you know what you can get. You know what you can get out of the Bulls. You know, with DeMar DeRozan, Vucevic, and Zach LaVine. And then you got Pat Bev over there powering them boys. They made it to the playoffs.
Better, yeah.
You know, I would say don't run Pat Bev and Caruso at the same time. If you taking any food, I wouldn't run them at the same time. But then you got the top to bottom defense in the Raptors. I say that's an A game. And I'm going to take with that game, I'm going to have to go with the Raptors.
I'm going Raptors too.
Raptors.
Yeah, I'm going Raptors too. Unless Zach LaVine go nuts.
Yeah, what you say,
with
Teddy?
the Bulls.
Bulls?
With the Bulls.
Okay, so then we go into the West. Timberwolves versus the Lakers. What do you rate that game?
A.
A for Anthony Davis.
If Rudy Gobert plays,
A+ play-in game right there.
If Rudy Gobert plays, I'm giving that an A.
The stars will be out. AD, Anthony.
So who you taking?
I'm taking the Lakers, but I think that's gonna be
taking the Lakers because the Timberwolves just self-sabotaged themselves.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the Timberwolves because I just want to see them do their thing. All right, I want to see them be resilient and bounce back. Then the last one, Pelicans versus the Thunder. Who are we taking? Pelicans versus Thunder.
I'm going with the Pelicans,
and I'm going Pelicans actually.
A.
Y'all gonna quit sleeping on BI.
That's gonna be a good game. You got defense, you got offense with BI. I'm going Thunder in that match.
BI is finna show you why he's that guy.
Valanciunas is gonna have 15.
SGA gonna have a better game.
He may, and I think BI gonna. I think BI gonna have a better game.
He might have 20 and 20. Valanciunas will have a 20-20.
They both gonna score. They both gonna score what they score. The same.
Yeah. All right. You already know. You know what I'm saying? Now we bring this extended episode to an end. It's been real with your boys, Deuce, Teddy, and LaQuel. Top of the key. Facts, opinions, and BS. Hey, we wrap this thing
terrible
up the
regular
good way,
season.
the long way.
Terrible regular season.
For the Mavs.
Terrible regular season.
For the Mavs.
Terrible.
Hey, Quell, welcome to the postseason.
Warriors.
Welcome to the postseason.
Let's go Kings.
You don't know
Let's
nothing
go
about
Kings.
that postseason, do you?
Let's go
Not this year.
Kings. Let's
hey,
go
remember
Kings.
he was talking about what they
Let's
did.
go
They
Kings.
ain't make it to the postseason
Let's go
this year.
Kings.
If you pack shit up with God, cause we gon' bless you. Let it burn, you gon' get it back. These just my confession. They in traffic, can't get picked off like no shit and duck. Keep one in the tuck. Wife be mad, but bet she still gon' fuck.